7 key steps for rapidly scaling up multi-unit operations. Although many firms strive to be effective and successful in multi-unit activities, the information is relatively scant regarding assistance for those facing the management constraints that scaling out to many units entail. You're working towards or expecting growth prospects as a small businessman in fierce competition. Regardless of how well equipped you are, coping with an unexpected surge in prices of the goods or services may be scary and tiring. It can make you feel confused or unsure of what you're doing next. We've outlined 7 critical processes for swiftly expanding to help any manager who wants to quickly develop a multi-unit organization. It's one thing to establish a company and another to grow one. Here are some tips from the person, renowned businessmen and consultants who have successfully scaled up their businesses. 1. Don't be a limiting factor. You're used to donning multiple hats as a business owner. It would help if you had to crack open the bottlenecks to enlarge. Step 1 is to find out what you don't like or can't perform effectively. Step 2, delegate the task to somebody else. Step 3, rejoice and earn. Develop and implement efficient procedures. Generate appropriate processes and practices, as well as project documents. It may not sound interesting, but it will enable you to spot weaknesses, eliminate redundant jobs, assess correct worker responsibilities, and tackle items that need increasing emphasis. Even in times of significant development, your local company will develop in an organized, systematic format, ensuring that integrity is not threatened. It's not just about development when running a business, it's also about scale. Growth entails market appeal at the same rate as income. Consider a corporation that gets a client, hires additional personnel to serve them, and increases profitability while increasing costs. It is a common occurrence in many expert service-based business structures. The business is theoretically expanding, but it's not expanding. 2. Make each money invested responsible for the return on investment. Because money is generally available while scaling quickly, it's tempting to let repeated costs build up, irrespective of whether they create measurable benefits. Advertising is a key offender. You need to set up processes to track every ad's currency's financial return. Cash will soon run out if there are no monitoring procedures in place. Assemble a dependable and capable team for your business. The most crucial aspect of growing a small company is assembling a capable and trustworthy crew. Do not recruit only to acquire. Be exceedingly picky with each applicant. Pose unconventional queries in the hiring process and conduct numerous recruiting rounds to verify if the prospective member of the team can manage the position's real-world requirements. 3. Take note of any flaws or errors. In just years, businesses essentially increase the size of the company. Growing pains include inventory correction and a lack of central technology to catch the pace. People simplify in needed to succeed days and use any flaws or mistakes on the side as a learning opportunity for everyone concerned. People appear to be able to move forward by adopting the mentality that errors and limitations are chances. It's better to enable the employees. Development necessitates the use of the appropriate product, technique, and personnel. A small company undergoing rapid development will most likely have figured out its products and procedure, but will need to quickly scale up its human capital. Find skilled and dependable individuals, equip them with the information and tools they need to do excellent work, and then encourage them to guide your firm through the ups and downs of achievement. 4. Maintain contact with your core group. Staying in touch with your leader development system to verify the how and why is even more important. Take the effort to plan meetings with this team to ensure that everyone is on the same page. Identify persons who are already in the company who can teach younger friends and let them know they have the potential to advance. 5. Get rid of concepts that aren't functioning right away. It involves being prepared to invest in the corporation's structures and procedures, while understanding that they can be superseded by anything new. As the company expands, so do the requirements. Whichever organization culture you implemented a few months earlier may no longer be adequate to meet your current needs. By safely implementing explosive growth, it's critical to be flexible as a person and as a company. Choose if you'll fund your expansion with your own money or with venture funding. Understanding the answers to these questions is a granted in tech industry, but founders who aren't learning through diffusion should invest time learning about the advantages and exchange. For better or even worse, that option would almost likely result in different consequences. 6. Hire a personal secretary. You should take an administrative assistant and admin assistant sooner rather than later. While a CEO taking out the garbage is not a good startup narrative, it's holding your company back. Administrative assistants are critical for turbo engines managers, which in return turbocharges the company. Scaling growth entails developing business strategies and constructing your organization so that it can readily expand to create constant revenue growth and reduce stalls without incurring high additional costs and skills. Here are strategies to explore as you explore scaling your startup or early stage company. Growth equations that are higher multiply your revenue stream and top-line development. There's a lot of energy in increasing your rating system by 5 or even 3 points and then sustaining, or best still, enhancing it over the team. Adopting a land and expand marketing strategy can also help to boost revenue growth. For instance, you could strive to achieve half of your desired GDP growth through extensions by demonstrating value in one aspect of your business before expanding to other sectors. The more and far sticky your system or product gets, the more likely a client will stay reactive to business. 7. People with a business mindset should be hired. Many businesses fail to recruit product managers and analysts because the leader has never worked with one, or at a minimum, not a good one. It is a regular occurrence in the distributor and enterprise software industries. Having strong brand personnel on your team provides you with the following benefits: client centricity, product creation that is in sync with customer needs, an emphasis on selling efficiency, a focus on performance and quality in service, an end-to-end, i.e. create, build, systemize, publish, cross-functional view on what it requires to ship a perfect product, and scalable. It is a core strategy that usually reports to sales or, in rare cases, directly to the CEO. It's not unusual for business analysts, rather than product managers or thinkers, to work. Still, you'll be less able to satisfy the above goals because the role will become more operational, focusing on collecting and prioritizing specifications. Valuation activities in a packaging for reliable sales and delivering. These techniques are not sustainable if you're planning every consulting services job depending on man-hour, providing one-size-fits-all solutions, or worst, throwing free services hours a month. Use a construction price or even yearly subscription to bundle your value propositions as if they were goods. Here are several examples. 1. Execution. Examine the time and cost needed to deliver your product to one client profile versus other in terms of necessary service types and days per product type. Combine all of this into actually beginning solutions with a manageable fixed amount obtained from the annual program price. It allows your salesman to sell directly from the pricing list instead of having to hunt down staff to scope every contract. Throughout the perspective of moment objectives, this also fosters consistency in the services team. 2. Documentation. Is it true that your account managers deliver frequent reports and react to customer demands for special reports? How many years are spent on this every couple of weeks? It is possible to turn these reactionary calls into a proactive valuation for fee disclosure service. 3. Continuous improvement. Only a few solutions allow you to set it and forget it. For a set estimated cost, provide an optimization plan that guarantees your product is deployed and regularly utilized, that it is consistently matched with your clients' organizational objectives, and that they will be making the most of their installations. Activate several cylinders in the marketing and sales engine. When implemented well, diverse go-to-market systems appear to give the highest development and scale potential. At the same time, it offers various verticals such as commerce, investment banking and leisure, marketing to many product categories such as corporate, mid-market and local company, marketing through multiple channels such as direct, online and VARs. At least 3 cylinders are the relevant metric, whether you're shooting on pressurized gas within one of the rounds above and across it. The most successful business will seize this chance as soon as possible in their trip, making the most out of resources. In addition, if you're moving from corporate to mid-market, you might be able to increase the number of potential customers by utilizing existing direct marketing resources and strategies. The scaling cat can be skinned in a variety of ways.